Pokemon fan?
Oh, yeah, dude. You know how intense of a Pokemon fan my girlfriend is?
No, I don't.
So she had, like, this EV-trained, IV-trained, like, maxed out, statted out team of all, like, shiny Pokemon. And then she got called a hacker so many times that she caught normal versions of all of them and re-EV trained and re-IV trained them all up and proceeded to, like, body people.
Now, if she actually had, like, perfect IV Pokemon... Oh, wait. Are we starting?
I think we are actually starting.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that later. Speaking of Pokemon... Ooh, that was a nice chase. So MageOfSymphonia... I think he's from around the area, but he lived in Cali for school or something like that.
Yeah, he goes to school in Cali, so we get to see him whenever it's breaks, like spring break, Christmas break, or in this case, summer break.
Okay, that makes sense. He actually just came back from Korea and Japan. Go figure. Okay, dash attacks, really nice way to handle getting Luma off the stage. Most characters' dash attacks have a highness base knockback to just hit Luma straight up.
So when you look at this matchup, what's really key for each of these characters in order to take this game?
I think the biggest key for Lucario is to not get up aired early. Like, Lucario just is a character that thrives off of leaving to decent percents and then doing well and getting a kill. Now, Rosalina is a character that can stop that. She can literally, like a floaty like Lucario, is really at danger to something like this. I'm actually surprised he's not going Greninja. Maybe he knows something I don't. He probably does, since I don't play either of these characters. Okay. So now that he's lived to 100, thank you. Thank you, Gibus. Just rolls right off my tongue and into Lucario's forward smash. Ooh, that was nice. Now for Rosalina, she has to defend her Luma a lot better. The thing about playing against Lucario, it's okay if he's at super high percents if you play a character who can wall him out. So the problem with like Lucario's neutrals is just really bad. Lucario has just one of the weakest neutrals in the entire game. And Rosalina can wall him out. She has the tools. She is one of the best wall characters in the game.
Right.
And so that's mainly her objective. Of course, she might play a little riskier when she's going for like early kills, so 157 Lucario doesn't happen. But other than that, it's pretty standard for Rosa.
I'm kind of holding my breath right now for a back air from Gibus. I feel like the game would just break.
I'm feeling, oh my god.
Wow.
Reddish shield and then just, yeah, my kill throw just kills you at like 65. It's no big deal.
Gibus like literally like shotgunned with his arms like the player can.
Yeah, Lucario just like once he gets aura, he's just like has like a shotgun under his fur and he like grabs you with side and just pow.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, Lucario is a very polarizing character. You got Little Mac, Lucario, kind of Cloud, super polarizing. They're just either hit or miss kind of things. Cloud's a lot more stable though.
MageOfSymphonia now. He's going with the counter pick to Battlefield. I'm assuming he wants to use the platforms as an option to continue the up air strings, but beyond that also increase his survivability anytime the rage and the aura becomes a very threatening factor.
Right. Battlefield is a huge stage, has a lot more room towards the blast zones than you'd think. Now, a lot of people get like laddered off the top really early against like a Zero Suit or a Mario or something. Now, ladder kills work better on stages like this in Dreamland, but for characters who don't have ladder kills, like Lucario, this is actually a really nice counter pick. I think he did well picking the stage, and no, I think this side saved him. I think on Smashville he might have just been dead there.
Oh yeah.
Good trade. I would trade that.
Definitely. He had stage control, but only momentarily.
Now, you saw Lucario obliterate Rosalina, but you also saw Lucario do his up B. Now, Lucario's up B is very, very strange. There's like 3 different ways he can land with it. One way has a ton of lag, one way has not so much lag, and I think the other one's like somewhere in the middle. Maybe the third way has just as much lag as like the really heavy one. But there's 2. I know there's a super heavy landing lag option, and then there's a light one. And just the way you force the Lucario to recover determines on which one he has to do. I don't know the exact specifics, but it's really important to actually know those. I probably should just know those.
And touching back on what's really important in this matchup, and when we look at it as a whole, Gibus overall, I feel, has had better control over Luma than MageOfSymphonia has in this game. I mean, every single time we see Luma on the screen, we're not really seeing her, like right there. Knocked out of the picture entirely, but the up smash still is able to connect. If Luma was there, it definitely would have been able to KO.
Yeah. Luma is, I thought that was it. Luma is the strength, or I would say the knockback, and Rosalina is the damage. That's how Nintendo mostly built her kit. Like Luma's up air, fun fact, Luma's up air has the same base knockback as Falco's melee Falco's shine. It's really hilarious. I love that fact.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're both the same knockback, base knockback.
No, and I guess going off of that point, when you look at like that puppeteer archetype with one character being about the damage and one being about, you know, the actual killing potency. With that in mind, because we think of how Gibus constantly took Luma out of the picture, it's no wonder that
He lives so long, yeah. I mean, that was just... I mean, killing Luma's crucial in, like, every matchup, but sometimes it just makes even a bigger, like, a noticeable difference. Like, when you can't kill someone, normally that's okay, because you can just wall them out forever and you can play patient. But against Lucario, man, the longer you let him live, the scarier and scarier it gets.
It's real scary, man. Like, terrifying, yo. Ooh. Homeboy Nightwing with that top 8 commentary, Midwest Mayhem. I'm excited.
I like Nightwing.
Nightwing's really good, man. He's the homie.
So, Pokemon Go, have you started it up yet?
Yo, Professor Willow, the homeboy.
Willow?
Yo, we're doing great. We got Pokemon